life's not easy. We all have ups and downs, and sometimes they're financial ups and downs. Sometimes they're in relationships. Sometimes it's just people get depressed for many reasons, or anxious, or filled with regret, or whatever. So at the end of the day, I ask myself, did I have I improved 1% in these four areas? And this is every day I do this. Physical. And so, by the way, this is all fill in the blank. Physical could mean diet, it could mean sleep, your sleep regimen, it could mean exercise. And for you, exercise might be different than for me or for a marathon runner or whatever. So it's a fill in the blank. Emotional. You can't contribute to the world if all day you're arguing with your friends or your spouse or on Twitter or whatever. So I try to say, am I really doing something to nurture my close relationships? And there's circles of that. There's family, then there's friends, then there's community, then there's society and culture and your faith and so on. And so am I doing things to improve myself emotionally? Creatively, I have this practice where I write down 10 ideas a day. Doesn't have to be good ideas. Most of them are going to be bad ideas. But if you don't keep your creative muscle exercised, it will atrophy. And so I always make sure I at least write down 10 ideas a day. And if I like an idea, I might try to do little experiments, design little experiments to see if it's a good idea. Because you don't want to waste energy seeing if an idea is good. And I think a lot of people do execution of ideas wrong because they waste too much energy. And then perhaps most important is the spiritual part. So physical, emotional, creative, spiritual. And spiritual, for some people, it might mean prayer, reading the Bible, reading a religious text or inspirational text. For other people, it might be meditation. For other people, it might be, hey, am I filled with too much regret, like worried about what happened in the past, or am I filled with too much anxiety, worry about what's happening, worrying too much about mythical things that could happen in the future? Am I not focused on actions I can take now to improve my life? That's a spiritual concept as well. Thinking about the present moment instead of time traveling to the past or future in your mind. So I asked, did I improve 1% at these things? Now, there's no objective way to measure, did I improve 1% spiritually or creatively? But I know if I did things, I probably improved. And the thing about 1% is that doesn't mean 365% per year. People always correct me when I write articles about this. They say, you mean 365% per year? And I'm like, no. If it compounds, just like a bank account, 1% per day equals something like 3,600% in a year because it's compounding. And, if I want to get better at tennis and I try to prove 1% a day, I'll be 36 times better, whatever that means at the end of the year, instead of just 3 times better. So it's a real important concept, the 1% a day. When you don't apply it to money and you apply it to kind of these basic aspects of life, could really change your life in a very short time.